Let's talk about the 5-on-3 penalty kill, what you saw there, and just kind of a question you may not have the exact answer that we've been throwing out there. I guess we haven't done the research. What's the general percentage for a team to convert on a 5-on-3?
I had heard 50%, but I would think it would be higher.
It depends. It goes team to team, but certainly it's a great chance. The game pivoted on that point, and when the second penalty happens, there was that. I think that was. The third period last night. The Hope we said yes, but when that happened just prior to, and you thinking back to the way the game one went, Vegas is so opportunistic, and that's a word that we've used on the broadcast a lot. When they have a chance. A rebound, for instance, and Braden gave up a few of those in game one where they got those high-danger chances on the second chance, not just the first. Opportunistic is what they are. So what better opportunity than if they have the up-two man to be able to have the speed they do. They work the puck as well as they do. It was a terrific penalty kill. The penalty kill of the year without question. To be able to clamp it down. You needed Braden to be large. He did. They still got their shots. They ended up with 8 shots in a power play. Just a magnificent performance by Braden. My goodness.
Joined by John Walton, the voice of the Washington Capitals. Any word at all on Kuzi? What are your expectations?
Well, when you don't come back, it's obviously not nothing because by the time you start playing at this level at this time of year, if you've got anything to give, Nick Backstrom, we're looking at you, you're coming out, and you're going to try and do the best you can. And to that point, I don't think you can overestimate how great Backstrom has been, given the fact that we all know he's not 100%, and yet he's still producing. And I thought the second line was great last night. Hopefully, again, he's in the same boat. With the travel day today, we're heading to the airport here in a little while. So I don't know that we're going to know a whole lot today, but practice tomorrow. We'll probably have a better idea. Hopefully he's able to go. Skating won't be an issue, whatever it is. And upper body in nature looked like an arm injury of some kind, just the way that he got pinned up against the boards. But I think it is a day or two in healing time. It is nice for the travel days in the series that you are able to get a little bit more time in between games. Hopefully that he's able to go even in practice tomorrow. But hopefully by the time we get to Saturday, at least we'll have a couple of chances to see the Caps skate. When we've been out west here, no more day skates with a 5 o'clock starts out here. So we'll probably have a better idea tomorrow.
John, if you could turn back the clock 24 hours, you would walk into the Mandalay Bay Sportsbook and place a huge wager on Brooks Orpik on a prop bet for him scoring a goal in last night's game. How good did you feel for him with that scoring drought that he had been on, that he gets the game-winning goal in his Stanley Cup final game?
Well, you're right that it's the ultimate prop bet, right?
Yeah, right.
Like February 2016, a left-point shot at then called Verizon Center. The list, I think the post had it in their Twitter feed last night, all things that have happened since the last goal that Brooks Orpik scored. Alex Ovechkin, by the way, 116 goals in between Brooks Orpik goals. Tremendous. He is the heart and soul of this team. Excuse me. A guy that, when you look at what he provides to this team, the assistant coach on the ice almost, a physical element. It's the best hockey I've ever seen him play in a Capitals uniform. It's come through the course of this postseason. And certainly last night to get rewarded with a game-winning goal. Yeah, if you've been able to see the future and see that one, you could have taken Vegas down last night.
All right, John. Love having you on. It's John Walton, the voice of the Caps. Enjoy the days off. I did want to ask you, how do you keep your voice on point all the time? You're excitable, to say the least, during a broadcast. I got to believe you lose your voice at points, but you don't seem to.
I've never lost it. It's a little rough in the morning sometimes, but you know what? It's this time of year between, being at the Olympics in February and now 114 games later, 115 games later, it's you're definitely feeling it by the time you get to here. But lots of tea, lots of steam, and just thinking good thoughts most of the time. I've never lost it completely, thankfully, but as long as get a little bit of rest in between games, you're okay for the next one. You're only just like you guys. Just get ready for the next one. You'll be okay.
Right.
All right, John. Appreciate
Great
it.
stuff. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate
Safe
it.
travels,
All right,
man.
fellas.
Yep.
John Walton,
Thank you.
presented by Dominion Jewelers. Custom engagement rings of jewelry in the heart of Falls Church. They make it beautiful. You make it yours. DominionJewelers.com.